Miracles fans, they don't make noise. Miracles fans, I don't see them on social media. Miracles fans, I don't see them in comment sections, but those people are voting. CeeCee fans, they make noise on social media and they still vote for her. And those people, they brought her to top 2. Una try. If you're a CeeCee fan and you're watching this and you voted, una try. Una deserve some accolades. Going into the eviction show tonight, it was very difficult for me to predict who the winner was going to be because this year it was so strong, the competition was so strong, and I was just like, you never know what is going to happen. People were going inside markets to campaign, you know, there were billboards everywhere, just so many things going on. I was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot predict who the winner is going to be. The eviction show started with Davido's performance. I mean, who better to wrap up the show? Actually, Davido went into the house before his performance, and I just thought, I mean, Tobi was obviously excited because Tobi is one of Davido's greatest fans, so he was quite excited. Meanwhile, when Davido was performing and Ebuka started doing shaku shaku, I was like, is Shaku Shaku needs to go back to primary school. His attires tonight were on point as always, right? Then we got a recap of last week's eviction featuring CeeCee's grand entrance back into the house. I thought that was really interesting to watch again. Of course, the other housemates were a bit surprised to see her, but like I said earlier, I think they handled it well. When Ebuka went inside the house and he wanted to sit, you know, and he was telling, oh, Alex should move over there and whatever, then he said that they should all grab a glass of wine. Did you guys notice that? I wish I had the video, but I don't. Did you guys see that Tobi grabbed a glass of wine first and handed it over to Alex before grabbing one for himself? I was just like, that's so interesting. Like, this guy it might look like a small detail, but it goes a long way. Like, even when the cameras are not on him, he's still himself. Still in the house, when Ebuka asked Tobi about being a gossip and, you know, what people are saying about him, I loved his response. It was exactly what I told you guys last week about being a gossip. You are not a gossip. If something is happening to you or with you and you talk to your friends about it or your closest pals about it, that doesn't make you a gossip. And so when he said that, I was just like, this guy, more definition, you know, oh my gosh, oh my Jesus. During the eviction show, they showed messages from the past housemates. I don't think we got a message from Princess or maybe K Brule. I shall know we're missing some people. I was like, what happened? So Nina got evicted first. I did not see that coming. I actually thought it was going to be Alex first. I wonder whatever happened to Nina's fans. The highlights of this season was so interesting to watch, starting from day 1 up until day 85. Like, we have been on such an emotional roller coaster with these housemates. We decided to go on this journey with 20 strangers we have never met before. We brought them into our homes and started talking about them and made them relevant, and they took us up, down, middle, center, made us go crazy, made us argue. We deserve some accolades, people. We do. Then Alex got evicted, leaving Tobi, Miracle, and CeeCee in the top 3. And I was just like, wow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that this would be the final 3? And of course, that made CeeCee the last woman standing. I definitely will miss Alex because she has such great energy around her. She has this thing of being everywhere, and I think I see a little bit of myself in her as well. To think that initially I didn't really think so much of her, but then I started paying attention to her and I was like, oh my gosh, this girl, we have quite a few things in common, you know, and I think I'm going to miss her. Then it happened. Tobi got evicted before CeeCee, and I was like, what? 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 I was like, who would have thought that CeeCee will beat Tobi to top 2? And I was wondering what happened to Tobi's fans. So I started thinking about it, wondering what could have happened. And then I realized that Tobi has such a huge fan base, especially online. However, it didn't necessarily translate into votes. Most of them did not even vote for him. They just probably supported him online, but most of them didn't take out time or money to vote for him. And I think that was what happened, and that was why he ended up in being top 3 and not top 2. I actually thought Tobi and Miracle were going to be top 2. That was what I thought. But guess what? When Tobi came onto the stage, like when those doors opened and he emerged, I was like, nah, this boy is a star. Did you see the way he came out? He came out the way a Davido would. you know, shoulders high, bright smile, sunglasses, even though in the dark, but we don't mind, agbada and cap on point. But I personally felt like winning this money or not winning this money, Tobi is a star. We're going to see great things from him, you know, moving forward. And I'm just so proud of him. And then they decided to take us on this long journey of waiting for the winner to be announced. And I was just like, kilo shele gong gong, kilo shele gong gong. My heart was doing big bim, big bim. And then Miracle won the Paper Arena games, and I was like, okay, is it that CeeCee is going to win? Would they use that to compensate Miracle? They announced the winner, yo, and Miracle won. Wow. From day one, people just liked him. And every time he came up for eviction, he was winning by miles and miles and miles. And even winning this Big Brother Naija, whatever, he won by 38%, right? The next person to him, who happened to be CeeCee, was had about 28 point something percent. So that's like a clear 10%. Like he shattered. He was just like on this level. And Miracle's fans, they don't make noise. Miracle's fans, I don't see them on social media. Miracle's fans, I don't see them in comment sections, but those people are voting. Versus Tobi's fans, who are everywhere on social media, but they don't follow through with their votes. And then CeeCee is kind of like the balance of we make noise and we follow through. Do you understand? CeeCee's fans, they make noise on social media and they still vote for her. And those people, they brought her to top 2. Una try. If you're a CeeCee fan and you're watching this and you voted, una try. Una deserve some accolades. Someone else would have crumbled under the weight of the criticism and response to that person's behavior in the house, you know. But it seems like it only made CeeCee's fans more determined and stronger, and those guys voted her into top 2. But regardless, the winner of Big Brother Naija Double Wahala is Miracle. He worked hard. We could see, you know, the way he worked hard during the competitions, during the Paper Arena games, you know, during the Head of House challenges. He was always at the forefront. It was usually himself, Tobi, and any other person. I think everyone, most especially the top 5, are all winners because they are not coming home empty-handed. And they are coming home to great things waiting for them. There's no need for you to feel bad. There's no need for you to feel disappointed. There's no need to fight anymore. Last, all of us, me, you, them, we will all be all right. Remember to go get your PVC. You have voted for BBNaija. Now, let's focus on voting for our country. Get your PVC if you haven't already done so. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching all my Big Brother Naija recaps. I don't think I missed any week. Maybe I missed one, but regardless, we've been on this journey together, and I appreciate you guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel. The channel isn't going anywhere. We are here together. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I will see you again very, very soon. Yes, remain in God, and God bless you. I love you guys so much. See you soon. Mwah. Bye, people.